This man went to go pick up his child from school just to be stopped by the police and the staff. Check out this video.
Because this is what's going to happen. I'm asking for my son one last time. I don't understand why I have been here for an hour and I still don't know what's going on with my son. I still have not seen my son. And the lady who has care of my son locked me out of the school. I have been asking now for, it's been an hour to see my son. Now you're telling me you're going to wait for a medic. That's not that's not how this works. You are not the caregiver and neither are they. I am. No.
Actually, in school, they're the
caregivers.
No.
They are the caregivers until I am here. I am here. That's my son, right? So when I'm saying, if I came here and I said, hey, I'm signing him out, that's what's going to happen. They don't have a right to say, oh, no, you can't, right? So what I'm saying is I want my son and I want to do what's best for my son. And as a police officer here, I'm trying to help you by saying the best bet in this situation is please just go get my son.
Okay, we're going to have...
No. I'm not going to say it again. And I'm not going to ask anymore. Because I've been demanding it now I'm demanding it to you because that is my child. I am his sole caregiver. I'm his sole caregiver. And I'm telling you right now, I promise you that this will not go over well for anybody involved if y'all don't go get my son.
We're going to go get him.
Now.
We also need to make sure...
No, you need to go get my son first. Like I keep asking. That's what I keep asking. Right. And if you don't go get my son, what's going to happen?
I have my camera on as well.
That's good.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm telling you.
I'm going to need you to sit down.
Why?
Okay? Or just hang out right here, okay?
And I'm going to need somebody to go get my son.
There's a disruption of school activities that I don't want to charge you with, okay?
You
have to be...
You can play these games if you want.
I'm not... That's what I said. I don't want you to... I don't want to do that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right? So hang out here, okay?
I'm giving 5 minutes and I'm posting a video and I'm making it viral that I'm telling you right now, if somebody doesn't go get my son, and I promise you it will happen. If you would like to go check, I promise you, if I post this video, it's going to go viral. And I'm asking you right now to just go get my son. Because now y'all are holding my son hostage. That is not how this works.
No, the school has a care and custody
You must don't. Okay, you must don't know how. Okay, you must don't.
They have to make sure your son is okay, and that's our job.
I'm coming to get my son to go make sure he's okay. That's the point. I'm coming to get my son so I can make sure he's okay. I am here. I am his parent. I am asking for him. That is it. Listen, you can sit here and try to twist the words all you want. I know the law too, so you can say whatever you like. But I'm telling you right now, I need my son. I'm his caregiver. I'm his sole guardian. Okay. All right. Okay. That's fine. Listen, do what you... I'm just making it known that I do not give consent to anything that you... Listen, I'm making it known that I'm not giving consent to anything that you guys are doing. I'm making it known that I'm saying right now, and I've been saying for the last hour that I would like to see my son, and you're denying it. I am making it known right now that it has been over an hour since you told me that there may be something wrong with my child. And I have still yet for anybody to... I have, but guess what? You were here for the past 30 minutes now.
It's been about 20 minutes.
30 minutes, yes. And so what I'm saying is, that doesn't make sense for someone to say, hey, look, your son might be going through something. Something might be wrong with your child. I think you should come up here. And then I get here and no one allows me to see, talk to, or tell me anything about what's going on with my child. And so now it's been over an hour. And I've been asking for my son this entire time.
Okay. And we have a medic here.
All right. I'm just making sure y'all understand how all of this is about to go.
He eventually ended up dropping a part 2, so we can go ahead and watch this. Don't forget to put the video on times 2 because it is a little longer. But check out the part 2, giving more of an update on what happened.
So let me put a few speculations to rest for everybody. There was no signs of abuse or assumption that there was any, or neglect or mistreatment. He did not have any type of substances in his system after all these hours at the hospital and everything else. He was sick. I told him that he was sick, and I told him that he was depressed. My son and I and my kids have all been dealing with a lot. My mother's passing, their grandfather's passing, their uncle's passing, their cousin passing. It's been a lot, and some more stuff, but I don't even want to get into all of that. And I told the school when he first went there that he's been depressed, that I'm getting him therapy, and that he goes through these moods. He's in a school He's in an what was it called? Intensive education program or whatever. The school that he goes to is for ESL, for emotional social learning, because he has a problem with expressing himself and things like that. So he's supposed to be there because they're supposed to know how to deal with his issues. And so they already knew all of this stuff about his depression and everything that I had dealt with him running off. It's all in his IEP. So they say that they suspect him of having foreign substances in his system, some types of drugs or something, because he's not acting like his normal self, and he's not acting like his normal self, and he's really lethargic and out of it, and he's not really he looks like he's going to faint, and this and the fourth. And that's why he hasn't been in school for the last week, and it's so changed because he's been really sick. And I took him to the doctor. He kept saying there's all the seasonal allergies, but he was looking bad, so I didn't want to take him to school. I told him this. So when they called me and told me that, I'm like, wait, what? How? When he left me, he looked okay. Like, as far as the sick child goes, he looks okay. And so everything was okay when I first got there. Everything seemed normal. It wasn't until the principal wanted me to get off my phone, and I said I wouldn't, that everything went left. Then it became, I'm not allowed in the school until I get off my phone. Then it became, well, since I want to be irate because I said I wouldn't get off my phone, that she's not allowing me to see my son until the police get there. Then it went from until the police get there to whenever the medic comes. Then it went from whenever the medic comes to they have to take him to the hospital, because once the blood work came back, whatever the hell the medic did, whatever type of test the medic did for drugs and all that other shit at the school without my consent and everything else, there was no drugs in the system, nothing like that. So then it was, oh well, we're afraid of his mental health. We're scared of him. He might hurt himself, because he said that we sat him down and talked to him, and he said he's been really depressed. And then now, apparently, just recent at the time that they're telling me this, a classmate apparently had went down to the school and told him that he didn't want to be alive anymore. So this is what they're saying that they did all of that for. The only problem that I have with it is, you could have talked to me from the beginning, and I would have told you, the hell kind of bug is that? And I would have told you that all of the stuff that I just told you. So basically, he has rhinovirus, and that's why he was lethargic, and that's why he was like all congested, and that's why he was looking like he was out of it, because the rhinovirus, the seasonal allergies, along with depression. He hasn't been sleeping that much, waking up in the middle of the night, staying up all night, going throughout school like that, and then he has to also, stay there all day. And then not to mention, because he has a school for IEP, he has to leave early in the morning. So he leaves out at like 6 something in the morning to get to school by 9. And then he doesn't get back home until like 6 something in the evening. So he's literally gone for school 12 hours a day. Then he gets home to eat. Like, there's fucking so much shit they could have just asked and they would have found out everything. But they decided to just assume and treat me like a fucking criminal, keep me from my child, and then in order to protect themselves because their drug assumption wasn't correct, they fucking made it a mental health situation so that way they can justify the bullshit that they did. But I'm not going for it.
This is crazy. What is your thoughts on this? Have you ever had any experiences with stuff like this? I know I have, but have you? Let me know in the comment section. I will leave his TikTok tag inside of the description box so you can follow him for more updates. Peace.